Alright, how's it going, PokeMoshPit? It's KwandaoRen66 here, bringing you a rotation battle that I had with Sasha, aka MMLFrostyPixie, aka whatever else you might happen to know her by. Anyways, using a theme team that I don't really like, kind of just scrapped it, because it turned out to be garbage. But this is a fun battle, so I'm gonna go... Why not? Whatever. Okay, so, go for the Ice Beam right off the bat, knowing that Airfin gets priority just about everything, so I'm gonna, I guess, need to try to break it down or whatever. And it turns out she forgot to put a sash on it, and I'm like, I'm okay with that, that's cool. So, gone first turn, whatever. Sends in her Gigasu, rotates, and the thing that I did not really understand about rotations, I guess it's just because I'm stupid or I really couldn't get it off the videos or whatever, but that you can rotate and do a move in the same turn. So I thought, oh, you know, she wasted her turn there rotating, I'll just deal with Desicon. But then she gets a Trick Room up in the same turn. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing there? So now she's got the advantage because she's got a bunch of slow stuff. And I'm going to go into my, my Melodic to, I guess, take the hit from Crimgan or whatever. I really don't know. I guess she didn't see me switching out, and that was kind of a good play. I don't know, just trying to get my bearings here. Anyways, seeing the Fire Fang, I should have expected the Thunder Fang. I don't know what I was thinking, and I take a buttload of damage from that, despite being... I think I have EVs in HP and a little bit in defense and some in Spec D, so I'm not fully defensive, but that still hurt a lot. And I guess predicting the Thunder Fang again, I decide to go out to Sazendora, but she makes a very good play, goes for the Dragon Claw. Either expecting that or knowing that a Dragon Claw would be safe to take it out, and regardless of whatever I switched into, it was going to hurt. She got the best end of the deal out of this point and completely just took out one of my Pokemon, and that sucks. But not really much I can do there. So, using that same rotation logic I was having trouble with earlier, in that you can rotate and do a move in the same turn, I switch into Frost last, decide to bait the Fire Fang, and then I'm like, oh, if I rotate, I can do a move in the same turn. So I'm going to go for a recover, and we'll just recover off that Thunder Fang faux pas that I made earlier. No big. I think here... Trying to remember what happens. Okay, so Trick Room wears off. She's more than likely going to go back to her Desicon, try to get it set up again. Should have seen that coming and gone for the Boiling Water, but I really didn't feel like taking a Thunder Fang again, to be honest. So I went for the Ice Beam instead, I guess just aiming to take it out. And she gets her Trick Room set up, which, you know, kind of sucks. And I thought that she was going to go back to her Crimgan again, so I do believe I go for an Ice Beam again on this turn. But here's the thing, I go first, which should not happen in Trick Room circumstances. And the only way that can happen is if she goes for a negative priority move, like Trick Room again. So she made a bit of a misclick here. But she does have another Trick Roomer in lying in wait, so she's not out just yet. Her Desicon is, however, it's not going to have enough to take a hit from Boiling Water, and everything else on currently out on her side of the field is not really going to appreciate a Boiling Water, so she's going to go ahead and fodder it out. Because if she rotates to Crimgan, the 30% burn rate is probably going to screw over Crimgan, knowing both of our locks, and Gigasu's in no way going to want to take a water move at all. So she fodders out, decides to go to her Masharna, which I'm guessing, without a doubt, is going to be her other Trick Roomer. Knowing these things are kind of bulky, I'm going to go for the Toxic because I need to get some residual damage on it. But I did not look up my abilities beforehand, did not know about the Synchronize, did not expect a Lumberry at all. So all I really did is just wasted a move, wasted a turn. So now she basically just slapped me in the face at that turn. Now I have my own Toxic, she healed it off, and she got her Trick Room up. So, kind of sucks. But I figure I'm just going to go ahead and go from here, and I need to get residual damage at just pretty much no matter what the cost. Because I know I'm going to have trouble with this thing. I don't have anything super effective now that Sazendora is gone. So I stay in, go ahead and get the Toxic, and I figure right now I do accelerate this next portion for you guys, but I need to stall out the Trick Room, and the only Pokemon I'm really capable of doing it with is Melodic. So all I can really do in my game plan is to sit in here, stall the Trick Room out, and knowing that she's boosting up on the special side, I'm just going to stay in as long as I can, and then once I die, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Gallade, maybe get a boost up. If not, I can try to hit it with the Shadow Sneak, see how much it does. But in reality, I'm really just trying to stall out the Trick Room. which looks kind of stupid if you didn't know that Trick Room was currently set up. But, you know, just chipping away at this Masharna in any way that I can, because this team kind of sucks once, if a key player is gone, then I really do tend to kind of struggle, because they all just serve their own purpose or whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling. So, I think the Trick Room did wear off, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my Gallade. Knowing that she's want to go for a Charge Beam, I actually bait her and go to Raikou instead. I do have a Dream World ability on this thing, which is Volt Absorb, which is going to render her actually only attacking move useless. So I'm glad I didn't bring it in sooner to die or make some kind of mistake with it. It's still fresh, and she figures she's just going to have to stay in and fodder, or I guess her expecting my Calm Mind, she was going to go for the Trick Room. I knew I had to take it out because I cannot have her setting up Trick Room again. So I went for the T-Bolt, despite how risky it could have been that she could have rotated out to Giga Isu and gone for the Earthquake. But it was at that low health, it was with Toxic, it was very vulnerable as it was, so I felt pretty safe going for the T-Bolt despite that. I'm going to go ahead and go for the T-Bolt on this bear. I forget what this bear's name is, to be completely honest. All I know is that it's bulky, and it gets even bulkier by using Bulk Up. So, makes a perfect amount of sense to me. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt on the bear thing, but she actually rotates out to Giga Isu and goes ahead and goes for the Earthquake, as I previously thought she was going to, but she actually fought it out. Things really aren't looking up for her, because she's down to, I believe, these three. None of these three know Trick Room, and I think after this point, it's 3 versus 3, and I do have type advantage on all 3 of hers in some way, shape, or form, because I have the Fighting on the Rock, my Frostlass is the Ice to the Dragon, and then my Embor is both the Fire and the Fighting to the Ice. So we're just going to go ahead and, I guess, clean the field up from here with the close combat. Take out the Giga Isu, no problem. Especially because the Straight was ruined thanks to Thunderbolt. And just going from here... Okay, I rotate for some reason, I guess just dicking around, and I decided to go for the Destiny Bond, you know, because I'm not really a score whore, and I kind of want to see Destiny Bond in action to see what kind of text it has. I don't know, I was being weird. Even though I wasn't really thinking that it had Sucker Punch on it, and I could have just gone for close combat, and that would have been safe. But Dragon Claw doesn't actually take me out, so I'm thinking if she does have Sucker Punch or whatever, she could just go for it. But she doesn't, and I actually got my Destiny Bond off, which is great, so I'm just going to go ahead and take out the Crimgan. He's trying to take the Companion. I'm not sure what version of the ROM I have, but I'm thinking they should fix that. Whatever. Okay, so I go into one of my last two. Both of my last two are fighting, so I shouldn't have any problem with this bear whatsoever. So I just go for a Flare Blitz. I have Reckless, so that's just going to be so much overkill, and that's the game, MoshPit. Go ahead and like, comment, sub, do your thing. Both of the links will be in the description, and I'll go ahead and catch you guys later. Peace.